love it.
Let's start the W, the weekly wages. You like this? You like the Doves?
Okay, definitely West
We
Side.
there you go. Weekly wages for this week. We'll start in some NCAA football, college football. So give me a game, Sam. What you got in this week for weekly wages in college football?
College
Throw a game
football,
in.
man, it's a lot of good games this week. We got
Rivalry week, bro.
we got Michigan State. We got Ohio State, Penn State. We got Florida, Georgia, man, and all different types of other games, man. That's going to be so pivotal this week. But I went with something that I thought was a little odd. So I went with 15th ranked Ole Miss at Texas A&M.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So LSU just beat Ole Miss 45-20, and they got a gauntlet ahead of them because they play Texas A&M, which is kind of sliding right now, but I still think they're pretty strong, but they have a lot of injuries on offense. And after that, they got to play Alabama. So these next couple games are not going to be easy. They call it a gauntlet right now, whatever, because like these guys are just have to play like some of the toughest competition that they played all week, all year. But they have the spread at 2.5. And I think Ole Miss will pull that off. So I'm going to take the spread 2.5 for Ole Miss.
Ole Miss by 3. I feel you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Number 15, Ole Miss at Texas A&M. Ole Miss favored by 3, like you said. Ole Miss started the season 7-0 before their 45-20 loss to LSU last weekend. Texas A&M started 3-1 and have now lost their last 3 games. They lost to South Carolina 30-24. They lost at Bama 24-20, and they lost at Mississippi State 42-24. Ole Miss loves to pound the rock, dude. They love to run the ball.
Right.
Averaging 252 rushing yards per game. Texas A&M is allowing 179 rushing yards per game. Ole Miss running back, Judkins, dude, he's a beast. He's a freshman.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, on the season, he's got 46 carries, 831 yards, 12 touchdowns. I think he's going to have a good game. I think Ole Miss is going to be too much for A&M to handle, personally, and I think they're going to have success running the football. And I also like Ole Miss to cover the 3-point spread, so I'm taking Ole Miss by 3 in that game.
Definitely. Mm-hmm. You said he got 46 carries for 800 and something yards? That's what you just said?
46 carries for 831 yards and 12 touchdowns on the season.
Wow.
Boy, is running wild. As freshman, Sam, freshman.
Wow. I did not see that coming.
Yeah, they dude, Ole Miss loves to run the ball. I think 2 games ago, I want to say 2, don't quote me on this for my viewing audience. I don't have this wrote down in front of me, but I think when they played Auburn a couple weeks ago, I think that was the game. They had 3 players rush for over 100 yards. One was the quarterback.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. Love to run the ball.
Run. But that stuff not gonna get you very far though. You gotta have the run. You gotta have the balance. Definitely gotta have balance, man. So all that running, all that passing, you gotta be able to do both.
That's facts. I just think they're gonna find success running the football, and A&M. A&M's not really like you said. They have injuries, and so I don't know. I'm not sold on it. I just heard too earlier that they suspended like 3 of their players for missing curfews and shit like that. It's like, I don't know. They might have a little bit of a culture issue over there right now. I don't know that for sure. That's just, you hear shit, man,
Mm-hmm. Right.
We'll see what happens with it. So I'll take them at the spread for now.
What you got for me?
Yo, Florida Gators, man.
Oh.
Yo, Florida Gators versus the Georgia Bulldogs. We're going to hit up that cocktail party one of these years, bro. I'm going to come down there. I'm going to holler at you. We're going to go down there. We're going to let loose, like, live in person.
Ooh,
let them know, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know if you're ready for that, man. For real, this gets aggressive as hell.
I'll stay ready. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Definitely. Especially if you're with me.
You already know. But Georgia's favored by 23 points. Georgia 7-0. Florida's 4-3 with losses to LSU 45-35, at Tennessee 38-33, and Kentucky 26-16. The most the Gators have lost this year is by 10 points. and all 3 of y'all losses are to ranked teams.
Right.
The Gators play all these teams tight, despite having a defense that's allowing 429 total yards per game, 185 being rushing.
The worst ever Florida offense ever. Defense.
Defense. Yeah.
Right, defense.
I'm just not used to seeing that, man. Them allowing all them rushing. I don't remember seeing that ever in my life. Right. I feel like though, if the defense could somehow show up this game with the rivalry and everything on the line, I think they might be able to hang around and make this game interesting. I really do, because like I said, they've played good teams, LSU, Tennessee. Tennessee's one of the best teams in the country right now, and they hung with them 38-33.
Right.
Kentucky lost by 10. LSU, you lost by 10. I just think 23 points is too much, man. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised either way it goes, to be honest with you. I could see Georgia end up pulling away from them and maybe winning by like 24, 30, whatever the case may be. And I could see Florida playing them tight and being a tight game. So your boy AR Apple turnovers, man, he's got to play an efficient turnover-free game if they stand any chance to hang in there at all. I feel like the Bulldogs will win, but I like Florida to cover that 23-point spread. I just think it's too much, man. I think it's too much, and the Gators are due for – need I say the Gators are due for a big win this year, bro. I don't think you're going to win, but I'm just saying, like, the Gators have won one big game this year, really, versus Utah, first game of the year, the ranked team. That's their biggest win this year. Mm-hmm. So I like them to cover the spread, though. I'm going to take your boys, even though Apple turnovers, 96 for 170 on the year, 1,367 yards, 6 touchdowns, 7 pick. Got to be better, man. You know, I know you don't like me fucking calling him that or whatever. I like the kid, like I told you, but you got to be better. It's not his fault. He can't go stop people on defense. I don't blame him for nothing defensively. And that's the biggest problem with the Gators, I feel like, is your defense. But this kid cannot turn that ball over like that, bro. And if he plays this game this weekend without turning it over and they're moving that ball, look out, bro. I think they're going to cover that spread. I don't think they'll win, but I think they'll cover.
I think the camaraderie with the offense now, whatever, is way better than when we started the year. So he's catching the ball. They're catching the ball better. He's not throwing laser-like darts, crazy throws and stuff like that or whatever. I think he's a little bit more poised. I think he's getting the hang of the offense a little bit better, because the last couple games he's done really well. He did really well in the Tennessee game, had over 500 yards. So there wasn't a great defense, but like I said, it was just a shootout pretty much. So I believe we're going to cover the spread. We may get, like I say, a couple turnovers from baby AR. So I feel like we can cover the spread, but the defense just got to come to play. Just this one game, man. Florida, Georgia is like one of the most important games of the year. Like, we have to play these guys hard, even if we're doing bad. And if we lose to everybody else, if we beat Georgia, man, that is a good freaking season, bro. Like, we do not care. We just want to beat Georgia and we want to beat Florida State. All the rest of that stuff, whatever, is null and void if we're not going to win the chip. So definitely we're going to stick in there. AR, 1 or less turnovers, bro. Like, that's it. That's all you can do, because you threw a turnover last year with like 17 seconds and had it 21-0 for Georgia because you just made a dumb decision. Hopefully that you can be a little bit smarter with the pressure, because they're coming for you, bro. They're coming for you. They know that you are the main guy of that offense. And if they shut you down, they get you mentally disturbed and stuff like that, y'all going down hard, bro. So don't let this be an embarrassment. But I feel like we'll cover the spread. It'll probably be 7 to 10 points at the most.
All right, they're going to cover. Go Gators.
Go Gators, man. Come on, man. Make us proud, bro. We need you to win. We definitely need you to win so we can shake more things up in this SEC. We might not win it, but, man, we can play the revenge game, you know?
And y'all don't play Bama this year, correct?
No, we don't play Bama this year.
So, dude, what bigger game than now?
Right. Like I say, Georgia and Florida State are our two biggest games, like rival games, because Florida does not like Florida State. Florida does not like Georgia. But we know that Georgia is the top spot right now, but we gotta handle business, man, big time.
Handle your business. Get your paper, cuz.
For real. Don't make us look silly out here, man. AR, come on, do your thing, bro. I see you getting into yourself. I see you doing your thing, man, for real. So handle business.